Hey y'all, hey, good morning, it's Amanda, and today we're filming a What I Eat Wednesday video, even though it's a Tuesday. Y'all know how that goes. So I have started my day off with a whole honkin' mason jar of water. I've gone through one of those, did my morning workout, and now I am having my coffee in my cute little Bernie mug, which I will link to down below because it's adorable. It's just coffee and soy milk. So that is how my day is going so far. I have some, well, actually I don't have any work to catch up on. I'm all caught up on my work this morning, but I do have some personal chores to do around the house, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that done, and I will check back in with you shortly. It is 11:36 and I am starving. I've been starting my days a little earlier than I normally had been, so I'm getting hungrier earlier. I'm usually hungry around 11:30 now. So because I just am feeling kind of lazy, I'm going to just throw together a salad since it doesn't require any cooking, and I already have some of these things pre-chopped. So I'm gonna grab a bowl and grab some stuff out of the fridge, and we'll go over what I'm adding into my salad. I love salads with lots of different ingredients in them. I love a whole plethora of different flavors in my salad, so I really enjoy throwing a ton of stuff in there. And because this is like a whole meal and I don't eat breakfast generally anymore, I like to make sure it's really packing a punch. So I already have half a head of romaine cut up because I had a salad yesterday, and that is what was left. So I've got that in my bowl. And then I have about 1/4 a can of black beans. I'm just gonna throw them all in there. So lots of nutrient variety. I've got some blueberries. And don't add a ton of these, just a few to kind of add a different pop of flavor. They're really the only fruit that I generally enjoy in a salad. And once in a while, if it's a fall salad, I like pear or apple, but generally not a big fan. I roasted up a whole bunch of these skinny white sweet potatoes yesterday. I like to cut them into coins and roast them that way. So I'm gonna add some of that. If you have not had potato in a salad, you're missing out. Potato in salad is just so good. And I'm gonna add a little bit extra of these because yesterday I made sort of similar salad to this and I ended up really hungry not too long after. So I'm gonna make sure I add some extra potato. Other items I'm adding, we have some cherry tomatoes. I'm just gonna cut them in half and add them. I don't like when they're left whole. It's just too much of a squish when you bite into them. So I'm gonna cut maybe like 5 of these in half and add them in my salad. 5 didn't feel like enough, so I'm adding a 6th cut in half. So that is my tomatoes. I also have some red onion. I'm gonna put a few thin slices of. I generally take 3 of these olives. I prefer the garlic stuffed ones, but these are just regular pimento stuffed ones. And I'll chop 3 of them into thin slices. I have 1 avocado I'll add. And then to top off the salad, I like to add little dollops of crushed celery and chili paste because I like everything with a little bit of spice. And the salad dressing I have is the Annie's Goddess creamy tahini and lemon dressing. So I'm gonna get the rest of this cut and added, and then I will show you what my salad looks like when we come back. So here's my salad all assembled, and then I'm going to add a little bit of hemp seed on top too, just because it never hurts. And that is lunch today. I'm gonna add the dressing and be good to go. It looks delicious. Now, if today goes anything like yesterday, I might end up needing a snack before dinner. So I may see you before dinner, I may not. We'll see. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, love it. So it's almost 5 o'clock, which is kind of early, but like I said, I've been hungry earlier since I've been waking up earlier recently. So I have some butternut squash in the fridge that I had already roasted and just scooped out of the skin, put in a bowl to use for various things. So I used some of it the other day to make some risotto in the Instant Pot, but today I wanted to make some pasta sauce with it. So I found this creamy butternut squash pasta from Love and Lemon's recipe. I can't make it exactly like she does. I don't have shallots. I'm just gonna use onion. It says to roast the shallots and garlic in the oven with the squash. My squash is already cooked, so I'm just gonna cook that in a pan. Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of wing it. I don't have sage. I'm probably just gonna use Italian seasoning instead, but I think it'll be good, and I think I'll make maybe some broccoli with it on the side, and it should be delicious. So that is the plan. Let's get it going. So I gave my onion and garlic, and of course I used more garlic than I called for, a light water saute, and I'm gonna add it into the blender. I've been adding all the other ingredients. I have a few more things to add. I'm gonna go ahead and add that to the blender, get my sauce going. And then I need to cook the pasta and steam the broccoli. So here's my broccoli. That's probably pretty much done. Pasta noodles have 5 minutes on them to go. And then my sauce is finished and it tastes amazing. So I'm excited. This dinner is going to be so good. Even though you might not have all the ingredients for a recipe you find online, you can always wing it with what you do have and it'll turn out great. So I drained my pasta. It said to reserve a cup to a half a cup of water to put in here. I don't think it needs it personally. If you have a high power blender, your blender is going to get this liquidy enough that the pasta water is pretty unnecessary in my opinion. It looks amazing. It smells amazing. I'm going to plate it up with the broccoli. Probably going to put a little Calabrian chili on mine. Not going to add it in here though because Austin doesn't like spicy stuff. And dig in. Look how absolutely gorgeous these are. So beautiful. Okay, I figured I'd do a taste test since it's the recipe I've never made before. Maybe needs a little bit of salt, but otherwise it's perfect. If you didn't want to do like a green veggie, this would also be really good. If you sauteed some mushrooms, got them nice and yummy and umami. I think that would be a delicious way to top this pasta. It's actually really freaking good. So I'm gonna have dinner. Call Austin to come down and have dinner. And I'll talk to you guys later because I think I'll probably end up having a little snack. So it is just about 8 o'clock, 7:52. I am watching, or rather rewatching, Drag Race season 11. I've rewatched pretty much every season. I'm kind of addicted. And I thought I would make some tea, so I'm going to get my kettle filled up and going and pick out a tea. Might have a piece of chocolate or something. So my kettle is going, you can probably hear it because it's just like literally right next to me. I am going to make this off black generation tea, dessert tea. It's a mint and chocolate one. This came in a Vegan Cuts box a few months ago. Actually no, this is a black tea. So that means it's got caffeine, right? Okay, not making this one. That's a lie. I didn't even realize that one had caffeine in it, so I mean it's too late for me to have caffeine in the day. Or like a caffeine beverage. I am gonna have just a couple squares of this endangered species chocolate. It is the almond sea salt and dark chocolate. I'm gonna find another tea in my little beverage station to make. I want to bring you guys along for that. Let's see. What do I got down here? These are all 4 Sigmatic elixirs. Those are mulling spices. We've got peppermint, moringa, lots of moringa. I don't think moringa is caffeinated, so maybe I will have one of these. Yeah, and then I've got a bunch of like loose tea and stuff too, but I think that is what I'm going to have. I forgot to mention, I got that moringa tea in my Vegan Cuts box too, actually. So this one actually has moringa leaves and turmeric in it, which is pretty cool. Nice anti-inflammatory tea. Not that I feel inflamed today or anything. So I'm gonna let that steep. I'm gonna go back to drag race and I'm gonna have some chocolate, but I do think that is all I'm gonna have for the rest of the day besides water. So since this is the end of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight now because I'm gonna have to import and then edit and then upload this video after I have my tea, my chocolate, and relax a little longer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, you can give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them down below. If you'd like to stick around for a while, you can hit the subscribe button. I will link to the really cute Bernie Mittens mug. I'm wearing a rosé sweatshirt from Drag Race. I'll link to that if any of you happen to be interested. Although, as much as I've talked about Drag Race, I don't think anyone has commented on it on the channel yet, but I love it. And if there's anything else I feel pertinent to link, I will. Oh, and the recipe I used for dinner, absolutely, I'll link that. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will talk to you all later. Bye!